Whiting. Thank you for visiting Girl Power Fitness. I'm going to do a few demonstrations of exercises that can be done from home using just an elastic resistance band, a stability ball, and 2 dumbbells. When doing weighted exercises, choose a moderate weight that you will really feel will burn at the last 3 repetitions. We'll start out using basic exercises to learn the proper form, and then we'll start to combine exercises so that you can really optimize your workout using multi-joint movement. When you're engaging your core, a lot of people think that that means just tightening up your abs, when really that means to suck your belly button in towards your spine and then contract. This engages all the muscles around your midsection, and you want to do this in every exercise. First, I'm going to show you how to do crunches on a stability ball. You have a seat and roll down so that your tailbone is just hanging off the edge of the ball and your upper back is off the top of the ball. Engage your core, keep a natural curve of your spine, hands behind your head, chin up, and then crunch your upper body up and back down while keeping your glutes engaged and keeping your belly button sucked in towards your spine. And that's a crunch on a stability ball. Now I'm going to show you how to do a 1-arm dumbbell row. Take a lunge forward. Place your hand on your knee and holding the right dumbbell forward, draw your elbow back as it stays close to your side and reach back down again. Keeping your shoulders square to the front of the room and your hips square down. You can challenge your balance by staying up on the toe, or you can plant it to the floor. Core engaged, shoulders forward, elbow in. This can also be done with 2 arms. Grab both weights, step back, and reach down and pull back. Down and pull back. Now I'm going to show you how to do a chest press on a stability ball. Have a seat, roll down, keeping the weights at your chest. Keep your hips lifted and your head up in a neutral position so that your upper back and your head is supported by the ball. Open your arms up and press the weights to the sky, bringing them together at the top. Lower back down so that your wrists are right above your elbows. And then pressing from your chest, reach back up again. Exhale with each push. Inhale coming down, exhale press. Really keep the core engaged and your glutes tight. Make sure that your neck isn't crunching down or too far back. When you're done, bring the weights back to center and roll back up. Now I'll show you how to do the proper push-up. We'll start on our knees today. Come down and walk your hands forward, and they're wider than the mat. When you lower down, you want to have your elbows in line with your wrists and your elbows in line with your shoulders. And then press back up again. Your body should be in a plank position from your knees to the crown of your head. So it's a 45-degree angle. Keep your gaze just in front of you. Exhale as you press up. Inhale down, exhale up. Core engaged, and make sure that your hips aren't too high. You want to keep your tailbone tucked and your belly button in. Down and up. Don't worry about trying to come too low. Just stop halfway and press back up. Eventually, you'll work to have your knees off the ground, lower down, and press back up. But often when you try this in the beginning, your hips are lower and you don't even realize it. So you want to keep your hips up in a plank position, lower down, and press up. Now I'll teach you how to do the Superman. Lie on your stomach, keep your feet flexed, arms out in front of you with your thumbs pointing up. You want to keep your head in a neutral neutral position with your chin down, and you'll lift your arms and legs at the same time. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. If you find that this is too difficult, you can lift the right leg and the left arm, and then switch. Or do both at the same time. Now I'll show you how to do bicep curls properly. Using your dumbbells or the elastic resistance band, curl the dumbbells up and lower back down. You want to keep your elbows by your sides and your shoulders back. Be sure not to roll your shoulders as you're curling. Just keep them down and back and curl up. Keep your core engaged, and you can vary this by bringing the weights closer together, or the cord closer together, or going out like this, engaging different heads of the muscle. Now I'll teach you how to do a squat properly. There are many variations of a squat, some wide, some close together, some one-footed. But today we'll just do a neutral shoulder width apart squat. Feet shoulder width apart, toes very slightly turned out. Lower down, inhaling, exhaling, pressing through your heels to come back to standing. Making sure your knees never go past your toes. Exhale, come back up. Make sure that as you're coming up, your knees don't bow in as you're coming up. This is a very common mistake for beginners. Just make sure that your knees stay right in line with your toes the whole time. Trying to get your thighs eventually to be parallel to the ground. But as you're starting off, just coming slightly down is fine. Now I'll teach you how to do a lunge properly. Lunges and squats can be done using your own body weight as resistance, or you can hold dumbbells. Stand at the back of your mat, lunge forward, and land into your heel. So both knees create 90-degree angles, and your thigh is parallel to the ground. This is more advanced. If you end up here, this is fine as well. But make sure that you're pressing from your heel to come back up to standing. Lunge down and up, down and up. Don't let your back knee actually touch the ground. It should only be a few inches above it. You can also do this in a reverse lunge, which is a lot easier on your knees. If you have any knee injuries, consult your doctor before doing this exercise altogether. But if you lunge backwards, you end up in the same position, but there's no impact on the front knee. And then step forward with the front leg. Down and up. Down and up. Core engaged the whole time. Chest lifted as if somebody was holding you from your armpits, lifting you up.